Okay. Welcome, everybody. We're going to keep going with what we've been working on, adding some things, doing some movement, feeling the best that we can. So let's start by taking a moment. We're going to turn our attention inwards towards ourselves. We're going to take some honest stock of how we're doing right now, and we're going to just move from there. Whatever that means for you is totally fine. First thing we're going to do is just try to feel a nice, firm connection with the floor. So we're going to take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, just feel your weight just melting down into your feet, feeling a nice firm connection with the floor. Wherever you are, whatever your footwear is, bare feet, socks, shoes, just feel that connection with your whole foot. The weight is supported by our heel, supported by both sides of the balls of your feet, supported by our toes. We have our intention, our energy going all the way to our toes. And now we're going to slowly relax the whole body, keeping that nice connection with your feet. So go ahead, just drift your attention to the tops of your feet. Just soften the muscles of your feet. And then drift up, just gently release your ankles. Relax your shins, your calves. Just soften your knees. Relax the fronts of your thighs, backs of your thighs, your glutes, your hips. Just gently release your belly, your lower back, your upper back. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, just soften your chest, relax your shoulders. Gently release your upper arms, soften your elbows, relax your forearms, your wrists, your palms. We're going to take our intention and energy all the way to your fingers, but then just relax your whole hand. And allow your attention to drift back up towards your neck. Just soften the muscles in your neck. Relax your face, maybe wiggle your jaw, wiggle your nose, eyebrows. And then take a deep breath in, let your head float upwards, feeling some space in your vertebrae, maybe a little bit taller. And with your exhale, just relax your body. Take another deep breath in, your head floats upwards, feeling that space all the way down to your ankles. And just gently relax with an exhale. Next breath in, floating up. Imagine a string just gently pulling the crown of your head up. And exhale, head stays lifted, body relaxing down. Okay, now we're going to start to warm up our shoulders slowly by doing alternate shoulder circles. So we're going to take one shoulder, let it float up towards your ear, circle back and down. And then as it comes forward, we're going to take the other shoulder up, back, down, alternating. Nice and slow. If you can, keep your hand just loosely connected to your leg. So only our shoulder is moving here, just gently warming up. Really feel that movement. We don't have to force it. We're just letting it happen. Now we're going to keep going, but change the direction. So go back and up, and then bring that shoulder forward. Same thing, switching shoulders. Just gently warming up those shoulders. We'll do one more each side. Really just connecting with our body the best we can. And then we're going to take a deep breath in, shoulders go up. With your exhale, just gently relax them down. We're going to take our attention all the way back down to your feet now. We have that nice firm connection. Everything is soft. Just gently now take your weight. Allow it to fill more into one leg, emptying out of the other. And then gently bring it back through center over to the other side. Just getting used to how this feels, getting used to how your body's moving right now. One more time each side. Just observing, not forcing the movement, not rushing through. And then go ahead, even the weight back in each leg. Arms are at our sides. We're going to take a deep breath in. With your exhale, imagine the weight pouring more into one arm, and let the weight of that arm just gently open your body to the side. Use your breath in. Pull yourself stacking up through center. The weight pours across your shoulders, filling up the other arm. With your exhale, just softly opening. Use your breath in. We'll do one more each side. Weight pours across. Back to that first side. Inhale. Weight pouring across. Other side. Use that breath in. Stacking. Back through center. Relaxing through your body. Always take a moment and shake out if you need to. If you need to wiggle, wiggle. That's fine. Then just come back. Finding stillness. Continuing to move. We're going to turn the palms up. Bring your fingers. Interlace them together. And with your inhale, with a rising intention, energy lifting up, the hands are going to float up, palms turn towards your face, and then up above your head, and then let go and circle them out to the side. All the way back down. We'll do it again. Bring the palms up, fingers interlace, lifting. Palms rotate up overhead. So there's a lifting sensation through your whole body. We'll do it one more time. Gently let the hands fall by your sides. Now we're going to do a full body rotation here, working through a lot of our joints. So with our inhale, we're going to bring our hands up overhead. And we're going to circle them to the side. Let your hips go out the opposite way. And as you come forward, bring your hips back and gently bend your knees, circling to the other side, hips the other way. Nice slow circular movement, but we're working through a lot of things. Knees, ankles, hips, shoulders. Through center to the other side, up overhead. And this time as we come through center, we're going to change the direction. So other way. Hands and hips opposite, gently through center. Slight bend in the knees. Keeping that connection with your feet. Both feet in the ground. That works. The ankles, if we lose that connection, everything is off. Keep the shoulders relaxed. With the rotation comes from your center, your core. Hands come overhead. Just gently relax the hands down. And for just a moment, we're going to take our feet a little bit closer together. Gently relax your knees. We're going to reach down if you can, getting your palms on top of the kneecaps. We're going to just massage your knees for a moment here. So you can use those kneecaps, palms on top of the kneecaps, gently massaging around the kneecap. A bit of a rub. Gently push. And then for just a few, we're going to just mimic sitting down in a chair a few times. So just a few little pulses up and down. Just getting our legs, showing them some love. And then with your inhale, just gently come back up nice and tall. Okay. So jumping right back into the moves that we've been working on, we're going to actually work our way kind of backwards today. So we're going to start with gather earth, divide the sky. So from this neutral position, we're going to relax, gently lower down. Hands are at the sides. It's going to start with a scooping motion. So with your inhale, the hands come together. They rise up. The palms are going to flip. You're going to go overhead and they're going to divide. So this is called gather earth, divide the sky, or divide the clouds. Hands are down. We have this gathering energy coming up. Hands flip, and then we let go as the hands open. Gently lowering down, scooping up. You can use your breath, your inhale, floating up, shoulders stay relaxed, open. Gently let those hands float down. So that's gather earth, divide the sky. And then we're going to look at push and pull the waves. So this was our step forward with our hands pushing and pulling with that motion. We'll look just at the hands first, and we're going to put it together with the step as we get back into our footwork here. So we're going to have that palms face down. Inhale, let them float up about shoulder height. We're going to have the arms float in towards yourself, so they come in. Palms turn away from you, and they're going to just gently extend. We don't go all the way. We don't lock out the elbows. They just float away. Release slightly as they come in towards yourself. And then extend down. They also don't need to be that high. It can be a little bit lower. Just gently draw them in. So this is called push the water, help the waves. So if you imagine the waves rolling in and out, that's the energy we want to feel with our hands. Feel the energy coming from your lower back, and the arms just extend. So our whole body's creating the movement. Draw the hands back in, gently let them float down. Now we're going to take our step forward. So this is a big part of this movement. So going back down to where our legs are, we're going to look at that weight shift again. And we're going to use the weight shift to float a foot forward. So we're going to imagine where your weight is. We're going to melt our weight down, take the weight to one side, really sink down, emptying the other leg. For just this one time, we're going to lift the empty heel, float it back down. Once that foot is connected, we're going to shift the weight across. For the other side, so stacking our center line right over this foot, emptying the other leg, the heel floats up, float it down. Okay, same thing. Now we're going to take our step. So bring the weight back to the first leg. And we're going to lift. Imagine a string pulling from above your knee, just floating up, and then let the heel come down. So it's a little bit in front of the other foot. And then we're going to bring the toes down slightly wider than just straight ahead. So the toes are facing different directions. Knees are in line with our toes. We're going to take our weight to that front foot, stacking right over that front, and then shift the weight back. Keep both feet connected. We're going to do this a few times. Bring the weight forward. You can gently turn your torso so it's facing the toes. So you have a little bit of a rotation in your upper body as well. A little bit of a push, some energy to get you forward, some energy to send you backwards. And let's empty that front leg to get it back. Same idea. So we float the knee up, the heel comes back in towards your body, and then down through center. Other side, right away if you're ready. Take a break if you need to. Fill up the other leg. Really feel yourself secure in that leg. We're going to float, string above the knee, pulling up, and then the heel comes down, slightly in front, toes a little bit wider. Same idea, both feet connected with the ground before you move. Then we shift, float the weight back. So both knees in line with the toes. So even as we go forward, the back knee stays in line with those back toes. Okay, so there's energy, there's work here. You should feel these movements. It shouldn't just be mindless movement. It is effort to make this happen. Weight goes forward. You have both knees facing opposite directions. Bring the weight back. Empty that front leg. Float up. Bring the leg back in. Back to neutral. Same idea. We're going to do it again, but now with that push and pull of the waves with our hands. So go back to the first leg. Fill up. Stacking down. Emptying the other leg. Float up. Small step forward. Toes a little bit wider. This time the hands now come up with the palms away from us. And as we bring our weight forward, you have that energy in your hands. Just gently release as we shift the weight back. And then we bring the weight forward. So our torso gently turning towards whatever toes we're going towards. So there's a little bit of rotation here. As we go forward, the energy pushing forward. As we come back, the energy in your hands coming backward. Let's bring that weight back. Empty that front leg. Float that knee. Let the hands lower down. We can continue right to the other side. So as soon as both feet are there, the weight shifts across, filling up the other leg. Float your knee gently forward, toes a little bit wider. Hands come up. Same idea now, other side. You can use your breath. You can sync your breath if that feels okay, but you don't have to. Inhaling as we draw back, exhaling forward. As long as you're breathing, that's good. That's a good thing. Okay, we're going to bring the weight to the back leg. Empty the front. Float back. Relax the hands down by your side. Shake out if you need to. Okay. Push the water, help the waves. Continuing to go kind of back in our form here. Dance with the rainbow is the next movement. So this is our big body movement. We'll look at the feet quick, the footwork, then we'll do the upper body. We've done this a few times. So we're going to do two movements. One is a prep step, then we're going to do our empty, open, and close. So we're going to take the weight to one leg, filling up. We're going to lift the toes of the empty foot and turn it in slightly. Knees facing those toes, always. Then we're going to shift the weight to the foot that's turned in. So we're gently facing those toes. Empty toes are going to lift, and we're going to open the body to that side and then turn the face forward without taking the weight there. Once the feet are both down, take the weight to readjust, and we'll be back through center. Other side, filling up. A little prep step. So lift the toes, turn them in slightly. Then shift your weight. Empty toes, lift. And we open to the side and turn the face the front. Bring those toes down. Shift. Adjust. Back through center. I think it's easier once you get used to doing it. It's a lot of explanation to get there, but we're just going to go through the whole thing. So upper body, focus more on the legs, but we're going to put the whole thing together. Upper body is going to be, with an inhale, the hands lift. And then we're going to turn, opening the body to the side. Let the far hand be palm up. The opposite hand is palm over your head. Lifting, turning back to the front, lowering the hands down. Other side, opposite way. So hands come up, go out to the other side. Far arm is palm up, other palm over your head. Inhale. Lower down. Okay. Whole thing together. Do whichever is comfortable. You can stick with just the legs. Whatever your level is right now is totally fine. So we're going to do the prep set before we lift. So take the weight to one leg. We're going to lift and turn in slightly. Shift your weight. So now we're going to have our lifting sensation. Hands lift and the toes lift, the empty toes. Then we're going to turn, opening the body to the side, let the arms fall, and then rotate yourself back forward. Hands and toes float down. Weight continues across here to readjust those toes. Then fills up the opposite leg to prepare for the other side. So these toes turn in. Then we sit the weight here, lift, arms, toes open. Turn back to the front. We'll do each side again. So we're going to go here with the weight to readjust. We get ready for that first side again. So fill up, turn those toes in slightly. Weight pours, stacking over that leg, lifting, opening, turning to the front, lowering down, adjusting, getting ready for the other side. So we fill up one leg, prepare the other leg, then shift our weight. And we lift, and we open. Turn the face forward, lower the hands down. Weight is here to adjust, and then we're back in our even stance, equal weight on both legs. Shake out your legs if you need to. Okay. So we are trying to get through 6 movements today to kind of string them together. That's what we've been working on so far. We're going to go back now to the beginning and do the first 3, which we've been working on the past couple weeks. If you are new here, we're going to go over them anyway, so that's okay. So opening heart and mind is our first movement. This is the hands circling up overhead to begin. With your inhale, hands go up, and then we circle out to the side. Just gently lowering down. We'll go for the full movement right away. So then we're going to have loose fists that pull up and open your body, extending your fingers at the end, really working through all the muscles of your forearms, your wrists, your hands, and lowering down. Opening heart and mind. So as the hands go up overhead, we want to think more of a sphere as opposed to a circle. So the hands round down. And then we grab those fists up and open and extend the fingers. Lowering down. Let's try it one more time. Opening heart and mind. So we inhale, hands go up. Open to the side. Lower down, loose fists, pull up, extending, opening the fingers, lowering down. So we're going to go right to our next movement, which is clap hands as you like. Hands are at your sides. Inhale, this time the hands are going to go out and up overhead. Palms come together overhead. And then drawing them down with that sinking energy. Fingers rotating away from you and letting go at the end. Back by your side to do it again. So we'll inhale, hands go up. Palms are together. Now we're going to do the same thing, but with a heel lift. So we're going to think about our weight here for a moment. So fill up one leg, and then as the hands go out and up, let the opposite heel go up. And then sink that heel back down as the hands float down. If we froze right in the middle, our weight would be even, but we're going to continue going so the weight continues to the other leg. Float up, heel, and hands. Connection with our legs and feet. Let's try each side one more time with this heel lift. So bring the weight to one leg, float up, float the heel. Sink down, lower that heel. Pour the weight across, float up. Gently bring your hands back down, release the hands. And again, we'll go right to our third movement here, dearly hug the moon. So this is a slight rotation of our body with the arms going out and coming in. Here, our feet are forward, so our knees are facing those toes. Our hips are also facing forward. We're going to take our torso and turn it towards one set of toes. And then the arms with our inhale are going to go out, sort of in front of us. And then we're going to hug in. And as we do that, use your center to rotate yourself to face forward and let the hands float down at the end. So it's a big turning motion, a lot going on here. Hips stay forward, turn the other way towards the other toes. Inhale, let the hands go out. And then as you draw in, rotate yourself forward, leaving a little space between your body and your hands. Let's try each side again. So turn towards the toes. Inhale those hands out, and then as you exhale, rotate, hands come in, sink down. Other side. Same idea. We'll do one more each side here with dearly hug the moon. And towards the first set of toes. Sink down, other side. Using your body, your core, your center, your intention. Let those hands float down. Come to your side. You can shake out if you need to. Okay. So we've gone through all 6 movements. We're going to now do them in order, kind of in a flow. So we'll do one each. If we do sides, we'll do one each side before moving on. I'll explain it as we go, but this is kind of the fun part. It's all fun, right? Okay. So we're going to start with opening heart and mind, settling in, feeling that connection with your feet, body's relaxed, hands are at your legs. We're going to inhale with that rising intention. The hands go up, and then we round them out to the side and down. We rotate so the palms are facing your legs, and we have those loose fists that pull up and open, extending your fingers. Let your hands lower down. Clap hands as you like with our weight shift. So take the weight to one leg. Inhale, float up, heel lift. Sink down, hands and heel. Weight shifts across as the fingers rotate away. So weight fills up the other leg, float up. Sink down, take your time. Hands circle, dearly hug the moon. Hips stay forward. Gently turn your torso towards one set of toes. Hands go out. Hug them in as you rotate to face forward. Sink the hands down. Other side. Let those hands float down. Dance with the rainbows next. We'll do one each side here. So fill up one leg, lift those toes, turn them in slightly. Take your weight there, and then we're going to lift toes and hands. Open your body. Rotate back to the front. Toes come down, hands float down, weight shifts across to readjust the first toes, and then shifts to readjust the other toes. Fill up, float up, rising, opening, turning back to the front. Toes come down, hands float down, weight is here to readjust. Okay, push the water, help the waves right away. So here's our step with the pull. We're going to fill up one leg and then float our knee up and let the heel come down slightly in front, toes a little bit wider. Hands are up. We're going to do one each side. So we're going to go forward with that pushing motion. And then we draw the weight to the back, emptying the front. We're going to float the front leg back right away. Hands float down. The weight continues to shift to do the other side. Float that knee up. Heel comes down, toes a little bit wider. Hands are up. Shift forward. Fill up that back leg, empty the front. Float back. Now gather earth, divide the sky. The very first move we looked at today, so we gently lower down. We're going to scoop up, gathering. Inhale, rising, palms turn. Separate. Divide the sky, divide the clouds. So gently lower down. We'll do this one 2 more times. Inhaling up. Opening, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Gather earth, divide the sky. Let the hands gently float to the sides of your legs. Now we're going to inhale them out to the side. Palms are in front of us, down. As we exhale, let them rest one hand on top of the other, just below your belly button. We'll take a moment here with that connection with your feet. Body's relaxed, loose, head floating up towards the ceiling. If it feels okay, you can gently take your weight from leg to leg. For this movement called Bamboo in the Breeze, we have our feet rooting down, our head floating up towards the sky, the body just relaxed. Swaying in the breeze. And then just gently even out the weight, finding stillness in this position. We're going to take a breath in, let your right arm float out in front of you in a closed fist. We're going to bring the left arm out with an open palm on top of that fist. And exhaling with a gentle bow. Thank you all so much for joining me for Tai Chi today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you get some time to maybe review during the week. And I'll see everybody next week or throughout the week if I'm seeing you in person. Thank you very much. See you soon.